U.S. President Donald Trump delivers remarks at the Turning Point USA Student Action Summit at the Palm Beach County Convention Center in West Palm Beach, Florida, U.S. December 21, 2019. We predict there is a 55% chance that Mr. Trump will be re-elected. Marco Bello, Reuters. A year ago at this time, we correctly predicted the Trudeau Liberals would be re-elected, and that the new government was likely to be a minority. We also correctly prophesied that the People's Party of Canada would not win the 12 seats needed for official party status, but we mistakenly said the same about the Bloc Québécois. We were right, and playing it safe, when we said Alberta's NDP government had a low probability of re-election. We threw up an airball when we gave the Toronto Raptors only a 25% chance of winning the NBA championship. We correctly predicted Theresa May would not end the year as British Prime Minister. We incorrectly predicted that, by now, Brexit would have already happened. And we were right when we said U.S. President Donald Trump would be impeached, yet would end 2019 still in office. We were wrong in expecting that his Senate trial would have already concluded by now. Story continues below advertisement. So what does this year have in store? The Globe and Mail editorial board's crack team of odds makers is once again ready to make book on the likelihood of various occurrences, or non-occurrences, in 2020. Place your bets. U.S. politics odds that U.S. Speaker of the House Nancy Pelosi will transmit articles of impeachment to the Senate. 92% odds that the Senate will conduct a trial of Mr. Trump. 92% odds of conviction. 4% odds that, in the November elections, the Democratic Party will retain control of the House. 85% odds that the Republican Party will retain control of the Senate. 85% odds that Mr. Trump will be re-elected. 55% story continues below advertisement. China probability that, 1 year from now, Michael Spavor and Michael Kovrig will still be behind bars in China. 68% odds that, 1 year from now, Meng Wanzhou is still in Canada. 68%. Odds that Ottawa imposes restrictions on the use of Huawei products in 5G networks. 59% probability that democracy protests will continue in Hong Kong. 96% probability that Beijing will intervene militarily in Hong Kong. 17% the economy probability of a U.S. recession in 2020 to 33% story continues below advertisement of a Canadian recession. 33% odds of the U.S. Federal Reserve lowering interest rates at least once in the next year. 77% of the Fed raising interest rates at least once. 44% odds the Bank of Canada will lower interest rates at least once. 28% of the BOC raising interest rates. 36% probability of the yes. Odds that Canada will win more medals in 2020 to 77% probability of a Canadian team winning the World Series. 2% probability of a Canadian team winning the NBA championship. 16% story continues below advertisement probability of a Canadian team winning the Stanley Cup. 23% let's block ads. Why?